Luna, sit. Good girl. In this video, we are going to teach you how to train your dog to sit on command. Have you ever been in a situation where you want to feed your dog his dinner, but he's jumping on you, or somebody comes to your door and your dog is the first one there to greet them with muddy, muddy paws? Well, hopefully when you teach them to sit and sit on command, you can put an end to those things and get the kind of behavior you'd like to see out of your dog. The first thing you need to do is make sure you have the proper tools for training. A 4 or 6 foot leash like this is fine. Your dog's regular collar also will work fine. You don't need any special chain or anything to train them. And the most important thing is the right kind of treats. I like to use small, soft treats the dog can just taste and is gone, nothing they have to think about or chew on. The next thing you want to do is find a nice quiet place to practice. You don't want a lot of traffic, you don't want other family members involved, because one person working with the dog at a time is important so as not to confuse the dog. You can do this in a quiet room in your house or find a quiet space in which you can work, but like I said, you don't want a lot of distractions. You want the dog to be focused on you. After you got the dog's attention with the treat, it's to guide the treat slowly back over their head, and the idea is that the head comes up and the butt goes down. Luna, sit. Let's see if she's going to do that. Luna, sit. Yes. Good girl. So two things to keep in mind when you're doing this is remember to keep the treat low over the dog's head. You want them to be able to taste it even, like Luna here is doing, but you don't want them to have to jump up for it. So you can keep your hand low over the dog's head. And remember to keep your tone of voice positive. This is something you're telling them to do, but you're not demanding it. So sit. Yes, good girl. And remember, keep your tone of voice. You don't want to ask them to sit. It's not sit, it's sit. We're happy, we're just making a statement, we're sitting. So now we're going to have Tiffany try. Go ahead and take the dog, take the treat, and get her attention with the treat. Okay, and then guide it overhead and ask her to sit. Sit. Okay, now if she backs up, drop your other hand and just kind of make a block with your hand to stop her from going back. You don't have to have the leash up high. So yeah, just sit. Try. Here. Okay, put the treat low over her nose so she can reach it, and then reach back and ask her sit. Yes, very good. Good job. Dogs tend to get bored if you practice the same thing over and over and over again. So I would limit your initial sessions to maybe 3 or 4 times, then take a break, then come back and try 3 or 4 times. But ultimately what you want to do is incorporate the sitting into everyday routine things that you do with your dog, like have them sit before they get their breakfast or dinner, have them sit before they go outside for a walk or to play in the backyard, absolutely have them sit if somebody knocks on your door before you let that person in, and just think of ways that you can make it so they have to sit before they get what they want, because not only will that reinforce to them that sitting results in positive things, but it will also reinforce the command in their mind. Ultimately what you want is to be able to say sit without having the treat, without having the hand motions, and have the dog sit on command only in order to get the reward, which in this case would be eating their dinner or getting to meet the stranger.
Oh, can I pet your dog?
Let me have her sit first because she's learning how to sit. Luna, sit. Okay, go ahead.
Oh,
what a pretty pup. You're so pretty.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for joining us. We hope you've enjoyed this video. We hope that you've learned something that you can pass on to your dog. And remember that a trained dog is a happy dog. Must you?